Well, hello, class, and welcome to Marriage and Family Systems from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jeff. Welcome to week 3. As you can tell, I'm actually in my plan time in 7th grade science. So I wanted to tell you that I've been reading your discussion boards and your responses to my questions, and I was very, very, very pleased with how much interaction we had this week. As I said, this is one of my passions. This is one of my callings to help guys, in particular, in the context of their marriages, who are struggling with sexual compulsivity. Every Thursday night, I'm in a room with a bunch of guys who, our hearts are that we want to walk with integrity before the Lord in our house. So these guys are struggling. It's a struggle. I want you to understand the biochemical addictive processes because just to tell somebody, stop it, that's not helpful. It's not graceful. We're supposed to be full of grace and truth. So to be able to say to somebody, hey man, that's not cool, okay, but I still love you. Let's try to work on that. Let's actually try to get away from there, okay? And it's possible because God is still in the business of delivering people. Amen? All right. So this week you are going to turn in your reflection paper on the meaning of sex on Hollinger's book. And I want to just encourage you, reflection paper. Reflection paper is not a summary, although it could have summarizing in it. It's a reflection of what you learned from that. Maybe you just take one thing and you say, hey, this is what I learned from it, or your discussion board is going to be 3 things that you learned from Hollinger specifically about sex outside of marriage. So you could do that however you want to do it. I'm just looking for your views of what you learned from Hollinger. Make sure that it's double spaced, make sure to proofread, all of that. So with that said, I would also ask you to pray. My sister-in-law is in Houston. She is actually, as of last night, in a furniture store. Her husband is on the 2nd floor with the dogs of the house. We have a bunch of Moody students that are in South Texas that are being affected by this. I know we can hashtag pray for Texas. I know we can do that, but let's actually today. I ask you some point to stop and just say a prayer that this storm would move. It needs to move. Because the flooding is catastrophic. So that's it. The question of the week this week is, if you had unlimited funds, what kind of car would you drive? Or let's say this, what kind of vehicle would you drive? All right, you have any prayer requests, any questions, let me know. Onward and upwards.